senators realized that they had very little role in other areas. This house, instead of being the real upper house, was essentially relegated to just a house of union. Then they decided to become relevant by trying to scrutinize the governors. You know what I mean? Pushing the governors and saying that we have to investigate you. And in the process, there was a conflict between the governors and the Senate.
You have to disagree.
I have to disagree.
Okay, let him
that is what the way the problem is. No, you're still in school that time. I'm talking about the time.
I'm a good student. Good observant.
Yeah.
So that is where the problem is. That now Matang is here.
Yeah.
And actually, I remember that I contested for the Speaker of the Senate. And among the things I told them is, I lost just with one vote because I missed 5 votes from ODM. I mean, these are the very strange things about ODM, where they eat their own sometimes.
No. But I supported
just
you.
a moment. Oh, yes.
No. No,
you're talking about the one of 2017.
Yeah, but the second one we all support.
Oh, yes. I'm talking about the one of 2013.
Okay.
2013. You know that the one of 2013, we lost because of that. Now, I told them that time, there has to be a synergy between the Senate and the county governments. You are in a team. You work as a team. And the idea was that not only were we going to use that opportunity to bring the closeness and even enhance the percentage that was going to be devolved. But then the push and pull, I think it was there that time, the push and pull between the Senate and the governors became very evident and very pronounced. And that is where it was lost out. Okay. Now, I'm happy that Ladama, when Ladama and others came in, they started doing it differently. I remember going on the show on a number of occasions and telling people like Sang, who was a senator at that time and later became a governor. And he agreed with me and he said, you were right, I wish we went on that foot the first time. Okay. Now, if the two houses are going to work together, the House and the government, we'll go far. Okay. Because then, one of the things that the Senate was supposed to do was to go to the county governments and enhance their capacity. No, county assemblies.
Yeah, that's good.
And
even the county government.
And enhance their capacity. Enhance their capacity. I gave a lot of consultancy. I remember to 1 or 2 counties those days. A couple of them because I didn't have time for many. And they did very well. The synergy between those, the executive and the county assembly was fantastic. And that's the way it was. Now, to give this programmed long-term development and medium-term development by the county governments themselves, for the county governor to say, look, this year we can afford to put in terms of development budget so much. What are the most urgent priorities that we can put in and in which wards? And then the next year, where do you go? And then the next day, then you cannot, because you cannot, instead of saying, we're going to give you 5 million shillings for this ward this year, 10 million, that is a paltry peanut sum that doesn't take anybody anywhere. So that programmed medium-term and long-term plan has got to be done, strategic plan, strategic development plan by the governor, and in consultation also with the county assembly, just to put them on the loop, and then create that what you call timetable for implementation of serious developments in every ward.
All right.
Otherwise, if they want to get everything and they don't get it, for sure they begin looking for some excuses and they do what.
Eddie, very briefly.